guys, it's Stacy, and I wanted to pop on and give you literally like a download, everything that I understand about skincare and anti-aging and what we can do to make our skin look and feel better. I want to just download it right to you today in this video. I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible, but I'm going to go through some of my favorite products and then the main concepts that are the most important for your skin, whether you're in your early 20s or you're in your early 50s. I'm 42, so I know that what I do daily is going to compound over the years and help me age more gracefully in my 60s, 70s, 80s. I am a huge proponent for the compound effect. You know, I'm a health and fitness coach, so let me just state this first and foremost. What we put in our bodies and how much water we drink has a huge impact on our skin. I want to also tell you that in my early, late teens, I guess it was probably my late teens, I had cystic acne all over my entire face and my shoulders and my back. I went on 2 rounds of Accutane, was at the dermatologist all the time. Let me just state this, dairy and sugar, sometimes even eggs, and gluten for me, can make your skin look like trash, okay? So that being said, I have a huge heart. My mess is always my message. And so that's why I'm bringing you this video today. I'm also a licensed esthetician because of course having the cystic acne sent me into working in cosmetics at Nordstrom for almost a decade, learning how to cover my terrible skin with makeup. And then I went to aesthetic school to learn, okay, it's a little bit, let's not cover it, let's learn what our skin is trying to tell us. So if you feel like you've got some pretty serious skin issues, of course, go to a naturopath, find out what's going on with your diet, and I think you'll be so happy that you did. Another thing is that I just want to give you some of the concepts. So first things first, what's the most important for your skincare? There's gonna be a lot of products on the market. I believe SPF is numero uno for neck, face, chest, every day, all day. I have my favorite one. I will link it for you. It is tinted and it has hyaluronic acid, so it binds moisture to your skin and it feels amazing, and the price point is great. So secondly, vitamin C. Why vitamin C? It is an antioxidant. So it's literally going to work like when you're taking in an orange. It's going to fight off the free radicals that are going to try to attack your skin and your cells and damage them. It's like a little, I want to think of it like a Pac-Man, where it just goes and it just fights off for you. So vitamin C can help with hyperpigmentation, can help with the glow, give your skin a glow. It helps brighten and lighten the skin, and it's just really good to protect that outer layer of your skin. Thirdly, retinol. If you have never tried a retinol, maybe you're in your early 20s, maybe you don't need one yet. Why retinol is because, okay, our skin cells slow down when we age. So picture like looking over at a 3-year-old. Their skin is so beautiful, it's plump, and they've got plenty of human growth hormones going on. Nothing, like they could not drink water for 3 days and their skin would still look glowing. Well, if I did that, you'd be like, whoa, Stacey, you having a bad day? What's going on? The skin cells are going so fast and they're sloughing off at such a fast rate, but as we age, that slows down. So what happens when our skin cells slow down? They're more sluggish. They're not gonna come off as easily. They need our help to get the heck off of our skin so that not only can our products go deeper in and work the way that they're supposed to, but also so we don't look haggard all day long with just dull skin turning into fine lines everywhere and then thick, deeper wrinkles. So the retinol will just help your skin get on the train track a little faster, and I think that that's a really awesome thing to use. I would say retinol, use it twice a week, probably I think would be the best, but start once a week because depending on the retinol, you may get it from your doctor. You may use one of the ones that I'm gonna talk about today that are a lot more gentle, a lot more of a like 0.5%. There's a PCA one that I love. I have my full size coming in the mail because I just tested this one. And again, I'll have everything linked for you girls, but retinol's important. Let's talk about the eye area, shall we? that is usually one of the first places that us women notice aging. We see it in pigment and we see it in the eye area. So think of the skin around your eyes as tissue paper and the skin on your face and neck as more of a brown paper bag. Whenever I apply eye cream, I always use my ring finger because it has the least amount of pressure behind it, so I can't tug and pull very hard around that skin. I'm very gentle with that skin. So I have an eye cream that I just started using that it's a cream, but it's a lightweight and it's actually designed to go up on your eyelid. So in the evenings, I will apply it all the way around. And in the mornings, I'll apply it mainly down below, but I can take it up above if I have any extra on my fingers. You don't use very much of any of these products, and that's why you can spend a little bit extra and have them last you forever. I've been trained by PCA, so you're gonna see me link a lot of this, and they are a certified seller on Amazon, so you're safe to order there. So the eye area is very important. A lot of people don't wanna spend the extra money, and I've heard, well, can I just use my face lotion? Sure, you can, but if you really think that you want that area to look good in 20 years, I would consider otherwise. Okay, let's talk about washing your face at night. There are so many women that I've heard that they do not wash their face, and I'm like, this is number one, a completely missed opportunity, and number two, I don't know if this is true, but I read somewhere that if you don't wash your face, that like for every night that you don't wash your face, it ages you like 6 years or something like that. I don't believe that fully, but I will tell you that washing your face at night is the best thing you can do because that's the time when you're going to put on some of those repair products that's going to give you the anti-aging effect. Why? Because your skin repairs itself naturally at night. So if you are giving it vitamin C, retinol, really nice hydrating balm to put on it, maybe you used a mask before bed, oh my word, that is awesome because then you can get ahead. You can actually make progress while you're sleeping on both the top of your skin and just internally as you're resting your body. I'm gonna go over my skincare routine here in a second and how you apply the skincare, but I wanna talk first about pigment. I see a lot, like basically mid-30s, late 30s is when you're really gonna see that pigment pop up. What's crazy is think about this. The left side of your face will sometimes look older or have more hyperpigmentation because that's the window that we are on in the car. That's what's hitting our skin. But a lot of different things age the skin, and that's why we need the SPF. I would say starting at age 20 or younger, I would do eye cream, SPF, no question, every day. Because when you start young, you can prevent a lot of those things. I know some people that have started Botox in their early 20s, and I have to say, it gives great opportunity for those fine lines to not turn into wrinkles. So it's not a terrible idea, but what we really need to focus on is protecting our skin. The blue light from your phone, from your laptop, any fluorescent lighting in your school or your workplace, just every source of light. It can be, yes, very good for vitamin D. I would say a good 15 minutes a day, but after that, you definitely need SPF on your skin. So when you're driving in the car, a lot of the times we have more aging on the left side of our face because that's where the window is in the car, right? So we need to be conscientious of wide-brimmed hats, baseball hats, making sure that we are not overexposed on vacation and different things like that, especially our neck and décolleté. I have had numerous vacations and numerous tanning salon visits in my early 20s that hurt me. In fact, I have a large scar on my arm from melanoma skin cancer. Oh wait, there's another one. There's another mess in my message. And I wore SPF from the age of 21 because I had started working in that industry. But before I was 21, I was going to the tanning bed once a day, worked at a tanning place for a little while. Like I did some serious damage, and I even laid out in the backyard with baby oil on my skin on a black towel. If you've done it, you know it was a thing. So when we talk SPF, it's super important. What happens when the sun hits our skin, it actually damages the DNA in our cells, and it activates the melanin in our skin, and it'll bring it up to the surface. So as we age, we're gonna see more and more dark spots. Like I have a couple on my hand right now that I'm noticing are not going away. And I'll probably have to get them lasered off or something like that. But it really is that dark pigment can make us look older. So preventing it is fantastic. You can use a laser to help with it. You can use vitamin C to help with it. There's hydroquinone, which is an amazing ingredient that helps with pigment. It's probably the best over-the-counter and prescription ingredient for pigment. So hydroquinone is something to ask your dermatologist about, or ask your esthetician or your plastic surgeon's office, wherever you go get Botox. Anything that you buy from a licensed skincare professional is usually a little bit higher end than just walking into Sephora, even though I believe that there are some really cool skincare products from those lines. So that's why I personally like PCA, is because it's designed by a dermatologist and estheticians, and they collaborated and created this amazing physicians, whatever it's called, PCA. So be very, very mindful of the sun. Okay, getting into quickly what I do for my skin. I've been getting Botox since my mid-30s. I took a break for a couple years, and I've been getting it every 3 months for the last 2 years. It feels amazing. I get it all over my forehead. I go down into my 11s. I get it up all the way up through here, and then he'll even do a little bit under my eye. And he did this last time put a little bit in my neck for those lines that you get in your neck. He also did put some filler in the hereditary lines I have on my neck, which you probably don't have. But I love the Botox. I have a half of a syringe in my lips of, I can't remember the name of it, of the filler, but it starts with an L. I can post it below for you once I look it up. And then I just got microneedling done last week. It's been 8 days since I had it done, and I had it with the platelet-rich plasma. So they call it the vampire facial. I highly recommend it if you have thicker muscles like me. Really, like my skin is very congested and oily. So the things you hear me talk about are definitely going to be more of for my type of skin. If you have very thin skin, dry, you never get blackheads or congestion at all, we may like different products, but I definitely like the effects of microneedling. I've had laser done once. I have a little birthmark under my left eye. You can kind of see it's red. And I didn't notice a huge difference this last time, but about, I think 10 years ago, I had a pretty extreme laser that left me with a black eye for a couple of days, and that actually worked really well. So I think IPL laser is what I had this last, earlier in 2020, and it helps with pigment a lot, but it just doesn't give me the effect that I like. I like the microneedling. So I've had microneedling with the plasma and without. I think they're both amazing, and she uses hyaluronic serum when I don't use the platelet-rich plasma, and then of course she just massages in the plasma into my skin during that vampire facial. So I really do recommend that, and I guess the effects last, like my skin will be healing for the next 5 months from that PRP microneedling, and I think that's really cool. So my skin actually feels really good this week because I just had that done. So those are the things that I'm personally doing for myself. Next, I want to tell you what I do just on the daily, like what my routine is, and I will of course have all the products for you. So what you want to think about for putting on your skincare is thin to thick. Thin to thick, and it's super easy. I exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week. I always have my exfoliator in, I didn't bring it in here, but it's like this polish that I love. It's so good. I have that in my shower always, and sometimes I'll even just feel when I'm washing my face, I'll be like, oh, it's feeling a little rough. Let me just exfoliate today. So 2 to 3 times a week, I think that's super important. I like Erno Laszlo. It's an amazing brand. So this is a clay mask, pore cleansing that I enjoy. This is a therapeutic papaya mask. Papaya and enzymes in this mask is very gentle. So what it's going to do, the enzymes are going to eat away at the dead skin that's sitting on the surface. You're going to rinse it off. It's not going to be harsh at all. Where more of a clay pore cleaning mask can make you feel a little bit dry or sensitive. This one doesn't. There are some that will. And so I like a papaya enzyme style mask. I will tell you quickly, my facial, I always double cleanse at night if I've had makeup on. And so this facial wash from PCA is tried and true. I've used it for over 10 years. It is like, there's not a lot of scent to it, but it just gets the job done. I do have a cleansing balm, cleansing balm from Colleen Rothschild that's coming. I will link that because I'm super pumped to use that. And then I'm going to order this Tula cleanser because, as you can see, mine is almost gone. I'm getting bored with this one even though I love it. And I will link that Tula cleanser that has, like, I've had 5 friends tell me about it. So it's apparently amazing. I just got this from Amazon, you guys. This is a glycolic acid exfoliating cleanser. It has tea tree, peppermint, lavender. Oh my goodness, so many great things in it. It's under $20. And if you have normal to oily skin like me, you can use it up to 4 times a week. And so I kind of just rotate my cleansers a little bit. If you have drier skin, like 2 to 3 times a week, bomb. This is so good. Okay, so next up, I have these. So if you ever watch Dr. 90210, this is from MD Nassif. It's detox pads. And these I cut in half. So if you ever order any pads, just cut them in half. You will get, there were 60 pads in here, so I got double that with cutting them. And sometimes if my skin is not feeling super dry, I will just put these on before bed and just let the serum that's on the pad sit on my face as I go to bed. Love, love, love these. Okay, here is my eye cream as I showed you before. And again, you can use it up on your eyelid. This is my Perfecting Neck and Décolleté cream. This is something that I use once a day. Would probably benefit if I used it twice a day. I have tried others. I love this one. And I use it here, and then you go upward on your neck, and then you can massage down on the side. Your lymphatic system, your lymphatic fluid, the way it flows with your lymph nodes in the direction is you always want to go up on the middle of your neck, down on the sides, and then you kind of want to massage out, because you can come here and then massage down just to kind of get that fluid going. So remember, when you're applying lotions and serums, try to apply on the upward. Don't drag or pull your skin down, okay? Toner. Toner is super awesome after you cleanse because you can keep the pH balance of your skin. So I have 2 toners that I've been loving lately. They are both by PCA. This one smells a little bit like pumpkin. Hello, basic white girl. Love this stuff. It's called the Nutrient Toner. It has enzymes in it as well, so it's really gonna make your skin feel smooth, hydrated, exfoliated, and just ready for your serum. And the hydrating toner you can get in a small bottle to spritz it. So like this morning, I just spritzed it all over. Great after makeup, great for an airplane. And you can also get it in a tub where you can use a cotton round with it. So I really love those. This Skin Authority, this is a wrinkle reverse serum. So after you cleanse, mask, if you're going to mask, tone, then you are going to do a serum for you because it's basically like a human growth factor in the serum. So it is going to reverse aging and help promote new skin growth, like skin cell growth, okay? I always keep this. This is Beauty Counter. This is a salicylic acne treatment, and it's super, super gentle. So if I'm feeling congested around that time of the month, especially on my chin or my nose, then I will just kind of swipe this in a thin layer, either in the morning or at night, and have it. The salicylic acid will go down into the pores and kind of clean them out. That being said, quickly let's talk about pores. I do my own extractions. I use this tool, yes, and I usually like the small end. And when my skin is feeling yuck, say after I've washed or exfoliated or even done a mask, where it's kind of pulling, like the clay mask pulling things to the surface, I will press on my nose and push things out of my pores just to keep them extra clean so I don't have an actual blackhead. If you see a blackhead, that is oil and dirt and debris that have been congested into your pore, and the top layer of that junk has oxidized with the oxygen, turning it black. So if your skin is supple and soft and you've washed it, and maybe you've gotten out a really nice warm shower with the steam, you can press gently and get some of those things out, or just go see a professional. And of course, so like usually at night I'll wear this, in the morning I will use this as my moisturizer, and the occlusive properties to those moisturizers will seal in the serum and kind of help promote that healing from the skincare so that everything's kind of just in there and nice. So at nighttime, I like to use retinol about twice a week, and this new rock, this is brand new actually, it's a bestseller, and it is a vitamin E retinol line smoothing capsule. So this is really nice because it's a save option. You are not going to spend a ton of money on this. I think it might be like $30. All you do is after your skin is cleansed and toned, you would break off the top of the capsule, squeeze it out, and put it all over and just go to bed. When you are using a retinol though, just be careful. Do not get waxed for 24 hours after don't get your lip hairs waxed for 24 hours after you've done a retinol. And you wear SPF because your skin is going to be more sensitive to sun as it's renewing itself. The other, I love this intensive clarity treatment from PCA. It's 0.5%. There is one that is even for more sensitive skin. I will link the sensitive skin option. This one is the clarity for my congested skin and sometimes problematic. And then there is one for a drier anti-aging skin. So I will make sure to list all of those out for you, but this does not cause redness. So if you get a prescription unless you were to use it every night, but twice a week, you're gonna notice like smoother, plumper, you're gonna be happy with your skin with using PCA's retinols. I am a huge fan of them. And if you're gonna get one from the dermatologist though, watch out. Do a very thin layer. Start once a week and then maybe graduate to like every third night if you want to get really intense. But that's the way I think twice a week is just a great gauge. Just put it in your Google Calendar, remind yourself that tonight's a night for retinol, and just do it that way. So I'm going to stop this before I get too crazy. And it's been a long one, but I thank you for staying here with me. I thank you for letting me talk this out with you. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.